Have to stay within.
And now they've got.
Oh, that's not a good. Deflated.
As he looks at a call
Against them.
that will end the inning. An inning in the books. New inning set to.
10. Gary.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air.
Batting six.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line, and foul. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air to straightaway right. Henderson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Hit softly down the line at first. He's got it. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Jose Canseco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. Canseco, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Cecil Fielder is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sheffield will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. McCutchen, the former Philly, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Joe Morgan is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Business here. It's a leadoff double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting ninth.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
The numbers coming in. He's at 255 with 19 homers and 48 driven in. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. That evens it up 1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
The 1-1. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Striding in is Bernie Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him.
1-0.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-0 count. The pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see, He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Morgan ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fly ball to straightaway left. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. Digging in will be David Fletcher. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Reggie Jackson is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is the kind of at-bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at-bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that misses 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, D-Roy? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Now it'll be Cecil Fielder. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. And now the first pitch. Alfonso Soriano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Soriano is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alan.
Next up is Alan Trammell, singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Up next, Jorge Posada, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Popped up, back behind second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, number 23,
Andrew McCutchen is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Ryan Klesko, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Klesko A 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
And he fouls this one off. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Canseco will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. 1-0 the count. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. One and two now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
Man, you know that old saying, you don't want to count your chickens before they're hatched? Man, that looked like a 2-run bomb right off the get-go.
It did. It should have been a 2-run bomb. You got to tip your hat to the defender right there. Giving up his body for the team. His boys are loving him right now.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1, here's the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he has...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They're down 5-1. At the plate now is Derek Jeter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying, and no one will track it down. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. High and deep to left center field. McCutchen going back to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana.
Your attention, please.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. At the plate now, Ricky Henderson. Swinging a soft liner.
The right fielder.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
And now the first pitch.
No, that's low.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Ball. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. So stepping in is Mike Trout, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
High in the air down the right field line. Henderson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Reggie Jackson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Next, it'll be Gary Sheffield. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to right. Henderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up is Jose Canseco. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. This pitch is popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1. And
Now
with
batting,
that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Fielder.
Next up, Cecil Fielder struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Bench is after it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in once again is Alan Trammell. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Yet another check on first, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Soriano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the throw in gets away from him. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Either guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still 2-2. Another one sent foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Angels 1.
Leading off for the Angels,
Jeff Nelson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Here
now
it comes.
pitching for the New York Yankees, number 43, Jeff Nelson.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Anthony Rendon will be next. Here it is, the 3-0.
Yeah.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second.
Said that had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Canseco will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit well again down the right field line. Henderson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Angels 2. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up is the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
First pitch on its way. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Sheffield is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Ricky.
And now here is Ricky Henderson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're on top 7-2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joe Morgan. And at this point in the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Mike Trout is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The bat, number 9.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Reggie Jackson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Gary Sheffield would be next. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Next to hit is Gary Sheffield. He flew out in his last debut. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Up next for the Angels.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Angels 3.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tito.
First pitch on the way. They still go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to dig in, Jose Canseco. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
0-2, here it comes. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Count it 2-1.
Canseco, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box, Alan Trammell. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Popped up. Fletcher over to his left. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Stanton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
First pitch of the AB now.
Number 27.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew McCutchen.
Now at the plate is Andrew McCutchen. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
High and deep down the left field line.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Now into the box, Ryan Klesko. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And now the first pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Joe Morgan.
Second baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States, but what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kenny Rogers picks up his league-leading 13th win. Jose Quintana permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.